Hello, hello. This is Aaron with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're on the NCL Luna. This is one of the newer NCL cruise ships, and it's been a while since we've been on an NCL ship. So we're going to show you what a balcony stateroom looks like. All right, so to start off, once you walk in the door, you do use your key cards, so you have to put your key card in. You've got this, which is your power control system. There are lights outside, so do not disturb, make up room and temperature. And you can go ahead and set that on here. And the lights outside will let people know what status you're in. Over on our left, behind the door, you've got a nice tall cabinet. Now you can raise this up as well. If there's something taller you want to put there, you can do so. And then over here, we've got a bit more closet space. Here's your laundry. Currently, it is August 2026, and here is the pricing for those who go that route. And again, you can lift these up if you have longer dresses and so forth. Down here, you've got slide-out bins. A bit hard with the door, but you got slide-out bins, so you can put some stuff in there. And then you have another closet right next to it. Right here, with again, some more hangers. And you have your safe, as always. And then some more pull-out bins. And that's the main part of the closet storage. I'll show you the washroom next. Quite a large washroom. Nice little decor at the back. Of course, the commode. And as I said, pretty big space. Quite a bit of space. And then under here, you've got storage and the bin. If you use that storage, and then of course the trash bin. All right. Sink, pretty self-explanatory. You do have your hand soap, a little port here for an electric shaver, assuming it's a speaker, some glasses, face towels, and some more storage down here. And this pulls out, so you have a little drawer as well. It's a nice little handy add-on. There's the toilet, the usual ones. Over here, we have the shower. So pretty big rain head, pretty tall. As always, I'm 6'4", so let's see. Pretty good, little low, but it can adjust some more. So I'll probably be doing that. I can adjust a little bit more, so just fits. The handle for them rocky sea days, or if you need help getting in and out if it's slippery. You have your temperature control, power, and of course you have your conditioner and body wash. All right, think that's about it for the washroom. Hi there, Aaron here on the NCL Luna. Just jumping in, we've been here a couple of days and we thought we'd just give you a couple of tips on things that we've seen and what we think of the room before we continue. So first off, I should note that there is only shampoo. There is no conditioner. It is a shampoo and conditioner, but there is no conditioner in the showers. So it's just shampoo and body wash. So you should bring your own if you need that. Second, right next to this light fixture, right in here, there's two USB-A ports. Those are the square ones, the older ones. And so those are really, really good. Next thing to add is, as usual with ships, you will hear hangers clinking back and forth. So you might want to push your clothes to one side before bed. Additionally, there's no night light in the washroom. So if you do like that, we do have night lights that we suggest. You can get them on Amazon and so forth, and they might be very helpful for those who need it. There is a blue light that you can turn on. Not a big fan of it personally, might work for you. The blue light is just outside of the bathroom though, so when you close the door, there's no more light. For the most part, storage has been great for us. We haven't had too many problems with trying to get all of our stuff, and that's with myself, Linda, and our little one. One thing that you can do as well is you can put your luggage under the bed. You can open it up kind of like a book, and you can so use that as a kind of makeshift pull-out drawer if you'd like, which can help if you feel like there is limited space. One more thing, and I will show you a picture of it. It's sort of funny. The do not disturb, so it has like a LCD panel, and you push, whether you want your room made up or whatnot. The do not disturb button, when you turn that on, so normally in normal operations, the screen turns off and it's black. So at night you don't see anything. If you put do not disturb out, which we do for our little one to sleep, just to be sure we're not woken up, it's one of those screens where even though it shows black, light still comes through. It's like an old panel, an old LCD panel. And so it actually lights up quite a bit of the bedroom. So if that bothers you, we were putting a towel over it. I do just find it slightly ironic that the do not disturb light could disturb you. So you may or may not want to use that, up to you depending on your sleeping style. Something we also know is that a lot of people bring a bunch of different types of machines. Some people bring fans, some people bring noise machines, etc. What do you like sleeping in your rooms? So leave that comment down below, and don't forget, if at all possible, to share this video or subscribe. We're going to continue on with the room tour next though. Well, let's go on and see the rest of the room. So this is a pull-out sofa as well. We won't pull it out. I really like the artwork. I'm also a fan of purple, so you can see the artwork on the back of the bed. I do like how open the room feels. It feels very open. Over here, let's get going. We have your mini fridge. There you go. You have your hair dryer snuck right there. Telephone, 2 standard power outlets. This switch controls the mirror light. It's where you'll find your remote, and then again you get USB. I do appreciate that they have some of this labels 25 watt USB-C. Then you have your European EU adapter, standard power, tissue paper, nice little chair here at the desk. This does pull out, give you a little bit more space, and a nice little modernish mirror. Now we do have adjoining rooms. It's actually my mom's room, but this in here, you can get through to the other room, should they open the door. Nice bed, a good amount of space to put your luggage under. Really love it when they do that, especially with there being a bit less storage space here. 2 sets of pull-out drawers. You have power over here, as well as the sleep button and so forth. And some lights. Oh, I didn't turn these ones on. Let's light it up. Some lights there as well. Television, pretty standard. I love the amount of space around here. I'm a little bit of a bigger person, and so you can actually walk through without having to go sideways. On this side of the bed, you of course have a little bit of extra storage down here. You got USB-C and USB-A, a little light with power, and this is your outdoor light. Oh, and I guess that's the artist. I'm going to show you the balcony now. We are still at port. We're in Port Miami today, and they're still getting the ship ready. So we're on the 9th deck. Sorry for all the noise. As you can see, nice chairs. Really looking forward to sitting in these. They seem very padded. There's the good NCL terminal, the Miami Pearl. And below us is deck 8. So we'll figure out what that is later. But there's a bunch of stuff below us. We're basically midship as we sit here. Let's go back in, get out from the noise. And here's another view of the the stateroom. Nice bed, feels very comfortable. And I'm really looking forward to 7 nights. We're doing 7-night Caribbean on NCL Luna. So, oh, one other thing I'd like to add, hopefully you've watched this far. They've got these hooks up here, which are very nice. So you can bring magnetic hooks. We'll put some links to the ones that we like. But yeah, there you go. One last look back. All right, happy travels, everybody.